Does Supply and Multiply do humanitarian work? Well, this is a fair question. We certainly do a lot of good for people. We certainly help people in a variety of ways, not the least of which is our Matthew 25 ministries that are comprised of various means of helping primarily elderly people, whether it be one of the two Matthew 25 houses or our interest in monthly and regular with mission teams and other things, helping elderly people who live in their homes. We also outreach at Ann's Orphanage. We love those kids, and we do a number of other activities. If you're on a mission team with Supply and Multiply, you're going to see a great deal of work that some might call humanitarian. So my answer is no, we don't do humanitarian work, but that's going to take at least a little explanation. Listen to what the Bible says in Matthew chapter 25, verses 35 and 36. This is painted in Haitian Creole on one of the walls at the first Matthew 25 house that is now the ladies' Matthew 25 house in the Mango. Listen to what it says. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me. You know, in one fashion or another, Supply and Multiply is doing all of those things. From our on-the-ground missionaries to our Haitian staff and Haitian friends that we support in their activities to do these things. All the way to all of our mission team members and my family and all of the families that are a part of the Supply and Multiply family. Here's the thing. Humanitarian work is primarily about helping people, and it's a good thing. However, what we're doing, we prefer to talk about in terms of Matthew 25 ministries, Christ compassion. Here's what I think is at the heart of the difference. Now, you can do humanitarian work, and you can be a very good person, and you can even despise Jesus and want nothing to do with the kingdom, nothing to do with the gospel. Okay, the things we do might look similar. However, the gospel and the teachings of Jesus and the historic Christian faith is wrapped up so tightly in those activities that if you pulled Jesus out, it would all crumble and collapse. Because we're not merely trying to help people, we are proclaiming the goodness of new life in Jesus Christ through a lived expression, a faithful expression of being God's people, coming together from cross denominations in a decidedly undenominational fashion, which is what Supply and Multiply is. It's a non-denominational ministry founded by a congregational, biblically conservative pastor who drew all kinds of people together. God is sending all kinds of Christians together to do this thing, which is a simple, lived expression of the kingdom. And so in the process, what we do is prayerfully love people. We graciously offer kindness and compassion to people, all the while preaching and proclaiming the salvation that is found in Jesus Christ alone. So you see, there's humanitarian work, and it's a good thing. There's Christ Compassion ministries that are a platform and a foundation for proclaiming the gospel. That's what we do. Everything we do is centered around leading people to Jesus. And our ultimate aim and purpose is to share the compassion of Jesus so that we can be the hands and the feet of Christ in the world, so that we can be, like the Bible says in Matthew 25, doing things to people, to the least of these, to those in desperate need, in such a way so as to be doing them to glorify God in Jesus Christ.